Good morning. Why am I sideways? This is wild. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Meeps Microgreens. We have a beautiful, beautiful day ahead of us. Especially when we're trying to get everything under control. It's just not happening. See, we're committing chaos early in the morning. This is not a bad thing. Ta-da! Okay, so that's better. We're fixing stuff on the fly because that's just how we do it this morning. It is a Monday after all, right? Okay, so there we go. Let me make myself just a little bit bigger so my ego has a space to breathe. Perfect. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It is 5:20. The grow room currently is at about let's say so here 68 degrees, over there 73 degrees. Everything is quite awesome. Why is my hair so weird? There. Okay, perfect. So anyway, today is Monday. That means we're going to label stuff for Ruby Peak Naturals. We are also going to go and show you a little bit of a surprise because we have something new and awesome. So we have a lot of stuff to get to. Let's get to it. So this morning, like I just said, I did have a little surprise for you. Actually, a big surprise. I was surprised myself. So the miraculous Mr. Meep and I yesterday were kind of discussing, well, what else can we do to help have a bit more growth while we're still working on the second grow room, okay? And so now it came out that we said, well, wait a second. If we use the stainless steel table, in theory, we could actually take 4 trays and line them up on the table and have 4 trays grow out here, because in summer, it's super warm in here. It's wonderful for the plants. And so what we did yesterday, we actually made a tiny little grow room right here on my table. I am so impressed. This is so cool. So we have 2 layers of insulation under each tray. We have the fan all set up in the left-hand side corner. I know you can't see that yet, but I will take pictures, I promise. So lots of awesome stuff happening here. We have now space for 4 more trays, and that hopefully makes for at least 4 more happy people. Excuse me while I'm trying to clean up my mess over here. So also, Monday is a big planting day for us. That means today we are going to plant everything from beets to broccoli to cilantro to daikon. The entire menagerie is going to come out, okay? So then we have our deliveries today. So what we're going to do, we're going to deliver to Ruby Peak Naturals. You're going to see me make some Knox Mix today as well, so we can deliver to the Commons Coffee House and Living Life Cafe. And then, let me see, what else? We're gonna have to stop the stream after a little while and come back to it, because we can't run around and leave the stream on. You wouldn't have anything to watch. Okay, so let me just clean up my mess here a little bit. The second grow room, the actual second grow room, is coming along very, very nicely. We bought caulk the other day. We're still gonna have a little bit of work to do, but it is a really, really cool thing that's happening. I'm very, very happy. Now, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. That's what we are here for. I mean, I don't expect you to be awake enough to ask questions at 5 a.m. I'm probably not going to be awake enough to answer them, okay? It's fine. No stress. All right. And so you can actually see what I'm doing here. I'm just cleaning up a little bit. So what I have here are my rewritables, and basically I just laminated some paper without anything on it, and I'm going to reuse those as little notepads. Okay, so these are done. Yeah, so now I have to go and see what we have for Ruby Peak, and I will be right back. So also what you can see, the miraculous Mr. Meep behind me is already starting to fill up trays with our soil, because once I'm done with the labeling, then I'm going to do the Knox Mix. Once I'm done with the Knox Mix, I'm going to go and start filling some trays and put that stuff together. Yeah, there's never a dull moment in this house. Isn't that cool? Okay, so we have Ruby Peak Naturals. Alrighty, let's see. And let me pretend I can count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I love it. Wonderful. All right, just a second. Where is everything? I found it. Yay! Okay, broccoli. That's ours. And 2. Perfect. RPN. Alrighty, so that's what they're getting today. And let me go and get the labels out. This is my favorite part because this is where I always screw up at least one label. Let's see if I actually am awake enough to do this correctly today. I know last Monday I screwed one up. And then I got really, really mad at myself. Alright, now let's see here. There is those. Perfect. And we can probably just start with that. Give me a second so I can get all of my stuff together here. We got one of those. We got... Oh, come now, child. There, we got one of those. And of course we have our date. By the way, date. What is today's date? The 15th already, ladies and gentlemen. We are heading into July with big steps. Okay, why is there a fur? Ugh. Huh? Oh, thank you. All right, so I'm already over there. Right? Where's all of this fabric coming from? Look at this. What is this thing? Hold on a second. Can I? I cannot. Oh yeah, I could. See? Okay, I saved it. I fixed it. We're good. We got this. Oh wait, maybe not. What is this thing? It's just a... There. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll take it. Like my mom used to say, it's not going to be pretty, but it is going to be rare. There. All right. Now, what we do, usually we start with a date, with the correct date. Which in my situation is sometimes quite doubtful if I actually get that right. Yeah, but the 15th. Okay, so we're gonna start putting the date on there. Boop. Perfect. And we got 10 of those, so let me make 10 labels, not 9, not 11, okay, 10. Let me make them correct either, 2. Don't expect good English from me in the morning. I can barely speak German. Okay, 6. Yeah, see, don't let me scroll. 2, 3, 4. Done. Awesome. Okay, that worked. So far. Like I always say, it's a good day so far, right? There's still a lot of day left. Luck can still happen. Let me see. What do I have? Okay, so now we're gonna have to wait until these are all dry. Might as well have some fun with it, huh? Okay, so like I said, we have 10 packs to deliver to Ruby Peak. We have nuts mix to make. We have to go over and get all of the dirt situated. I Chihuahua. It's gonna be hilarious, people. It's gonna be wonderful. Okay, so I have an extra pair of sunnies. Where are all these sunnies coming from? This is good. Okay. Alrighty, so let me see, is that dry? I'll take that as a yes. Okay, just a minute here. So, and of course, you'd want to see the entire process, right? So let me go and get you the phone out of the way. Why are my cameras all weird today? I don't know why. Hold on, just a second. I'm trying to zoom, okay? I'm trying to give you a little bit of a zoom. There, yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Now you can actually see my horrible handwriting. Haha. There's that. There's that. Okay, perfect. That worked. I love it. So, now that we got that, regular pen. Oh, I'm kind of out of tea. Great. Now I'm depressed. That's okay. All right, so I'll make more later. Don't let me squirrel. Let me go and do this right. So we're writing down harvested. There. How did everybody sleep last night? Wait, did you sleep at all? Good for you. I barely did, I think. I have a couple that we actually are gonna go have dinner with tonight, which is awesome. I'm super looking forward to that. Amy and Arian from the dog spot. and Amy the other day said, well, Arian is pretty convinced that you don't sleep at all. And I said, well, sometimes so am I. I sleep when I must. But if I don't have to, why? Being awake is fun, for the most part, if you don't have to work, right? Okay, let me see. What am I doing here? This. But so Saturday was amazing. Saturday was a lot of fun. Go. And then yesterday was also a lot of fun because again we have a new grow room. It's not a full grow room, but it's almost like a grow room wind tunnel because we have the fan on one end. It's just blowing out that way. It's very, very cool. Okay, focus me. If I'm gonna commit agriculture, I might as well do it right? Okay, so get these out of the way here. Yep, there's still a lot of stuff that we do by hand. This is one of those. Labeling. And it's really I like writing, like physically writing. I can do so in a very horrible fashion, and sometimes when I have stuff like that, this is what's called an elegant writer. It's got that cut tip at the front, and it's very, very cool because so my mom had this beautiful handwriting. I always try to emulate that. Never got close, but at least I have skills enough to actually make this look somewhat nice. Okay, let's just say that. So now, what did I say? We have 2 broccoli. This is all for Ruby Peak. Up in Enterprise, Ruby Peak Naturals. Leslie has some really good stuff going up there. Oh man. I'm so sad because every time I go there, normally it's around 10. Maybe a quarter after 10. And 11 is when she starts serving all of her bowls and stuff. And the other day, she made a pot roast, I think. It's a couple of months ago. But she had made a pot roast, or she was in the process of making them. Standing there going, oh, I'd really like some, but I had to go. So, see, sometimes you just miss out, but that's okay. Okay, now, Knox. Don't let me forget what I'm doing. It is a Monday and I have to hurry a little bit here. Okay, Knox is done. 2 spicy salad mixes, can do. Oh, come down, child. There. There. Okay, there's that, and then Sunny's. Yoo-hoo! 3, 4, 5. Super, that should work. Oh, here, you know what? Just in case. Okay, I didn't miss anything. That's a good thing. I just want to make sure if anybody ever comes in and has any questions, I will be able to answer those. Maybe not correctly, but I will answer them. Okay. Oops. Come on. There, that's better. Okay, perfect. That should work. There. Alrighty. And all we have to do now is take our stuff and label it. And that's all there is to it, eh? Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. I do need a little bit of a pad here. There. Just to get the labels to stick better. There we go. There is one correctly labeled pack for today. Oops. Come on, there. Don't let me falter. Okay, what is the time? 5:37. To anyone who's up there with me right now, good morning. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a much better time sleeping than I did last night. But yeah, so today we are going away. We are going to dinner with a friendly couple of ours. Amy and Arian from the dogs, but we absolutely love them. They've been so good to us. I think honestly they're so they were the first restaurant that actually opened their doors to us and said, "Hey, we are really impressed with what you do. We want to try what you got for microgreens," and it was one of those where you have your first breakthrough, and it's probably from one of the places that you least expected it to come from, because I never expected a restaurant actually to walk up to us and say, "Hey, we want what you do." I always was like, "Oh, we probably have to go and go to restaurants and introduce ourselves," and I hate cold calls. Okay, trust me, I am not a person who enjoys cold calls. But eventually, so what happened is they actually came by our stand and tried it a couple of times, and they said, "Well, this works really, really good out very good for us. Well, would you want to work with us?" And I said, "Absolutely, I'd love to." And yeah, so they were our first restaurant. I really love that. Okay, so now again, don't let me do stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing. What am I supposed to be doing? Yes, start. It's one of those days, folks. Really, it is. Okay, now put those away. Yes. Okay, perfect. That'll work. I love it. There. Okay, I have almost sunflower here. Wonderful. There. Ow. Hey. Don't stick to me. Okay, this is spicy salad mix. This is also spicy salad mix. Lovely. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Done. Then we got an ox. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, yeah, fair enough. It's not perfect, but it's good. And so if you have your own business, you know probably what's going on, because you are your own worst enemy when it comes to your product. People stand behind it and everything. It's like, well, this isn't good enough. The customer is never going to have it if the label is like a little off, you know. That's still my little pet peeves that I have. There, that's better. And thankfully, I'm a little bit versed in these things now, because honestly, when we first started with the labels and everything, are you kidding me? We had no idea what we were doing. Well, I didn't. Anyway, everything was a little bit scary the more people we got, and now we're in a place where we actually have to expand to keep the people fed and happy, which is beyond anything I ever imagined happening. I mean, let's face it, you know. Okay, so now we got the labels done. Give me about 10 seconds here. I'll be right back. All right. So now that we got these done, let me go and put these beautiful things back where they belong, and then we're gonna go and make some Knox mix. There's this. Get that big bowl out. Okay, just a second now. I can barely reach it. Okay, so first we're gonna sanitize it with a little xylitol. Where did I? Oh, there. That would make sense, wouldn't it? There it is. So it has been sanitized before, of course, but I like to do it one more time. We'll just let that sit for a second. There. Okay, so now while we're waiting, I have another thing to show you. Is that okay? Thanks. Good. So what we have is, yeah. Remember these little beasties? Those were our pumpkin experiments, and let's just say they didn't turn out at all how I hoped for. At least this thing didn't. And again, at some point I might actually make a full tray out of this, just to see again, see if I can actually do it under the right conditions. This one was outside of the grow room, baby. So anyway, I'm thinking about actually taking these and planting them in my wine barrels that I have out front. Like where Sunny is, we have 2 more of those barrels. And I was thinking about taking like at least 2 of them and maybe putting them into there, but I know nothing about pumpkins. I don't even know when to plant them. I'm just going, hey, I have plants. Can I put them somewhere else? See if they survive? That's me. Yeah, chaos noodle, guaranteed. Okay, so by the way, did we get this stuff off of here? It's just the liner of the seeds. Sticks to these pretty little plants a little bit. Anyway, so that's our pumpkin experiment. Maybe I should just I don't know, root them out and sell them as Meep's pumpkin patch or something. I don't know. So anyway, that is another thing that I need to take care of later on. Back in the corner where you can look pretty. Go away. There. Float. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and rinse our xylitol thingy out, and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. There we go. So we have our bowl all freshly installed. I'm gonna have to go and dry it up just a little bit more because there's still water left in this. And we want to have something very, very, very dry. Okay, so now also it means when it comes to harvesting, that I'm gonna have to change my strategy a little bit because, like I said before, I had a little bit more space right here, but now we have our little grow room right here, which I'm still super, super proud of. Hold on here. Okay, so how do I do this? Let me see. Oh goodness, I forgot. We still have all of this stuff here. I gotta take my rolly rocks out. Help me, help me. Okay, slowly a turn. Okay, really slowly now. I don't want to bonk into my dartboard again. I've bonked into that thing so often. Let me see. Where do I put these so you guys can still see me? I mean, I know I know Mr. Meat is gonna have to go in there at some point, but right now is not that time. Ugh. Okay, how's that? Can you see? Yay, you can see everything. Perfect. All right, now we have. Ugh. What are we doing? Okay, we have kale. Oh, and that's pretty too. Look at this gorgeous kale. I'm so happy. See, this is why microgreens make me love my job so much, because they are so pretty. They're just so pretty sometimes. Anyway, let me go get the next tray out. Let's see, maybe this one. Yeah, they all have a few seeds on them. Just a minute, guys. Let me go through these real quick. See if I can take this. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I know these things. Okay, so then we have beets. And we have Rambo. Whoop. Lovely. All right, so now we have to do a little prep work here, okay? That means I get to actually, you know what, here. I could probably just do that right here. Then I get to talk to you. Oh, this is great. I love it. Okay, so, ta-da! Yay! Whoop! So, all I'm doing right now is just taking a few seeds out here. Oh, come now, child. Ow, don't pinch me. That's no nice. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm still just a little sleepy. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. All right, let's get to it now. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta go and take some seeds off first. And you know, patience is a virtue. Yeah, no, that's pretty true out here, because honestly, there's a lot of seeds. You have to have a little patience and maybe a little caffeine. Maybe more than just a little caffeine. I admit, I've been sitting out here at 5 a.m. sometimes having a Red Bull. It's not like I'm having any late nights or anything. I'm in bed by 8. It's just the quality of my sleep varies from night to night, and I never know what I'm gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates, my sleep routine. I'm telling ya, I never know what I'm gonna get. Okay, wait a second here. Come on now. There you go. Get all those seeds out of here. Oh, that's a whole cluster. We're clustering. Why are we clustering like that? That's terrible. Ew. No, I don't want that. and again, so if you grow microgreens, you can't do it without seeds, right? Now, the plants know that, and sometimes they try to use that against you. I swear, sometimes my beets are purposefully trying to keep as many seeds on them as as they can. And basically what you do in order to normally avoid that is you bury them, you cover them with dirt when you plant them. And that normally takes care of everything. Except for me, of course, because, yeah, my plants are weird. My plants have revenge plants already. Okay, get these out. Lordy-der. Out. Out, I say. You too. Here, come here. What are you doing? 9, come here. You are evicted, sir. Out, I say. There. Okay. Now that we have exiled pretty much all of the seeds, if you are not exiled, I will come for you. I will find you. You will land on the floor. There, see? They're coming forth all by themselves now. I love it. Okay, there's one more. And another one. Am I micromanaging? Yes, I am. Am I loving it? Somewhat. Okay, I think that's pretty good. No, wait, hold on. We're not done yet. Ay, Chihuahua. Where are all those seeds coming from? What is this? A seeding project? I have no time for this. Ay, ay. Come on now. Are we done? Anybody else? Anybody else got any problems? No? Okay, fantastic. Then we can finally go on with our program here. Okay, so what we do is we take our beets, and of course, instant quality control. You take something off of the tray and you immediately go, is there any dirt on there? Are there any seeds? Is there anything that shouldn't be there? Nothing untoward is going to touch my customers' plants. So there. That's love and integrity, right? Ugh, another one? No, we're good. Okay, no dirt, no seeds, no nothing. Perfect. Couple of roots here we can take out. And whoop. So now let me talk about the NOx mix while I'm at it. NOx basically stands for nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a compound that we all produce in our bodies, all on our own. But the thing is, the older we get, the less of it we produce. So, the miraculous Mr. Meep and I came up with a little bit of a plan to actually try to see which of our plants would have the most nitric oxide. And those turned out to be stuff like kale, beets, red cabbage, bramble radish, that kind of thing. And we said, well, why don't we make a mix that actually helps with the production of nitric oxide? Because we have a lot of people that want a little bit more stamina throughout the day as they age. You know, they want a little bit more vitality. They want to have improved blood flow. They want to do something good for their heart. And so I said, well, why don't we just take all of the... So red, right? Red is good for the blood. You know all of the old stories. But I figured, why don't we just take any and all red microgreens that we can actually look at and say, hey, you know what? This might be a really good mix for people to try. And so we came up with a NOx mix, which has kale, beets, and ramble radish. And soon, instead of red cabbage, we are going to switch it over to kohlrabi. This is going to be very sweet, very mild, a little bit of a different texture. And honestly, kohlrabi is so pretty. It is so pretty. It is one of the prettiest plants I grow. Honestly, I love the way that the little leaves look, because they look like dragon's tails. I kid you not, they're really, really pretty. I'm going to show you pictures, I promise. It's just gorgeous. So anyway, that's what we're going to do, and that's how we came up with our NOx mix. Anything for nitric oxide. Okay, that's good. Get that in there. Perfect. Ta-da! Oh, I'm so happy. This is working out nicely. Boop. Okay, I think that is pretty much the best that I can get out of this tray. Wait. Hold on. Are you a seed, sir? No, you're not. Good. Yay! Awesome. We are seedless in Malawi. Okay, perfect. There we go. That's it. Just a second. Let me go and move this. Oh, I can't actually move this over now, can I? That's okay. I can just move it over here. It's fine. We'll figure it out as we go. Just a sec. There. Okay, so now we're gonna sanitize our knife real quick. That's mucho importante, yeah? Is that even correct Spanish? And I'd hate to tell you anything in Spanish that isn't correct, because goodness knows, I speak no Spanish. I also speak no evil. I do speak sarcasm though, that's not bad, right? So what you do, you spray Xerotol on the knife, just let it hang out for a second. And Xerotol basically works on contact, leaves no residue. That's normally how we sanitize our trays. We spray them after we wash them and then we just let them air dry. And there we go, perfect. All right, so that would work. Lovely. Let's add the kale. Okay, Xerotol out, thank you. And I'm sorry if my place is a mess, so am I. It's kind of like the complimentary style, see? It's a Monday, people. I get to, you know, be a little chaotic every once in a while, am I not? Okay, we got our kale. Oopsie. Be gone. Okay, just a little more. There we go. Alrighty, and now the nuts. Quatsch, the Rambo radish. What did... Meep, you're not doing this right. There. Okay, I promise you I'm trying. I promise you I'm trying. It's been one of those mornings where, you know, your brain just doesn't want to engage. There. Okay, so also, let me... Hi Evelyn, how's it going? What's up? Good to have you. Give me just a second. Oh yeah. Nothing quite like Coke at like 5:30 a.m. Unless you have a Red Bull. That makes that better. So, knife is good. Sanitized and freshly prepared one more time. And let me go and get the Rambo. I'm doing so far so good, Evelyn. So, let me go get my Rambo real quick. Hold on. Do you have any plans for this Monday? Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and harvest stuff. Okay. Come over a little bit. Wonderful. Okay, and now I do want to show you real quick too. If I can just get a little bit here. Let me show you the harvest cam here. Hold on. Look at how pretty that is. So this is our Rambo radish. And of course you have to get... This is just quality control, okay? Oh yeah. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so... Love Rambo. So good. So Evelyn, what are you up to this morning? Are you already getting ready for work? Or school? I don't know. Oh, the grinding is wonderful so far. We get up at 4:30. We're at work at around 5. We start streaming at 5:15. It is an absolute pleasure every time. The grind is going very, very well. The plants have not attacked me, okay? And I also have not chosen violence. I also have not tried to attack the plants. Except for right now, where I'm kind of like cutting them into half here. There's that. Perfect. Yeah, the grind is real. The grind is real, friends. We have a lot of stuff to do still. So now, once the mixes are done and packed, I have to go over to the other side. I don't know if you can see it actually. So we have a whole bunch of trays set up here behind me that I have to go through. I have to crush the clumps out, take all the sticks and big stuff out. Then I'm gonna smooth them down, tamp them, water them, seed them, stack them, put them on our rolling racks, and then we do that with about 50 more trays today. So we have about 4 more rounds of those to go. You're just chilling at home. Oh, you're lucky. You are lucky. How are you so lucky? That is awesome. So you still get to chill. What's your favorite way to chill? Because we all have our hobbies, right? Okay, so let me see. 1, 2, 3, ganz viele. Was? Hier, Moment. Halt, stop. What happened? Oh no, we're good. Okay, we're good. Ew. We got this covered, see? Okay, let me go ahead and get those trays out of your way. Just a second. We got Beats, we got Rambo, and the kale goes back into the grow room. Whoopee! Okay, put that back up here. Okay, and the grow room currently has 77 degrees. Oh! I mean, the humidity is okay, but it says 77. And that's usually a little high. Our other temperature says 73. AC says 73. I wonder, I think, and I ponder. Oh, that's okay. We can just leave the door open for a little bit. Get maybe a little cooler air in there. That's all that we have to do. So, singing, and I love watching streams. Oh, good. Okay, so now singing. What do you sing? I tend to sing a little too embarrassingly, of course. Okay, so now let me go show you. Now, this is our wonderful bowl full of ramble radish, kale, and beets. Our Knox mix. And now what we do is we very gently, okay, very, very gently, because again, microgreens are a little bit sensitive, the little divas, yeah. So you want to mix them all up very carefully. Look at how beautiful that color is. I just love it. And there you have it, guys. That's our Knox mix right here. So now also, Evelyn, when you say you love watching streams, what kind of streams do you watch? Do you watch any streams, gaming streams? I mean, this is very niche, okay? This is a very specialized kind of stream to watch, which is super fun, of course. But I do wonder. There. Okay, so now we got that mixed up. Oh, be gone, you little flumpers. Come, house, up. Out! Out, I say! You're being exiled. You just don't know it yet. Okay. Let me go make a little space here. And clamshells. Where are my clamshells? What happened? Why is everything not where it's supposed to be? It is a Monday, people. It really is. Ow. There goes my elbow. Wonderful. That's fine. I have 2 of those. Oh, okay. We're already at the end of this bag. Okay, so now clamshells. All right, just a minute. I'm gonna have to go and take care of my own chaos here. Let me see. What clam is? Ay, Chihuahua. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn this thing around. There we go. Okay, now, okay, sorry, I had a little a moment there. I had to think. Thinking is hard. Okay, it's still early. Okay, there we go. We got those. And we got these. Perfect. And now what we do? Clamshell. Dry pad. And Knox mix. And this is how we work. Okay, so now the thing is, this means that the Commons Cafe, the Commons Coffee House, and Living Life Cafe today are going to get Knox mix that has been harvested at what, 6 a.m. And so 4 hours after I harvested it, it's landing on someone's bagel. Isn't that cool? Emotional songs like someone you love, but oh, Louis Capaldi, nice, very cool. I love slow songs. They're so much fun to sing. Yeah, anything romantic, anything cinematic, like the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, Edda. Oh gosh, what's her name? I don't know. But everybody knows the song that I'm singing about. The soundtrack of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Oh my gosh. I know her first name was Edda, but I don't know her last name anymore. Oh, Edda Del Oro. Edda Del Oro, that's what it was. She was so talented. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Man, she was good. But yeah, again, I kind of lean towards the classical things. But that is a really, really cool music to sing and listen to, Evelyn. That's awesome. So what time is it at your place? It's not 6 a.m. there, is it? I'm kind of wondering because it would take dedicated people to get up that early and just hang out watching streams all day. Okay, hold on. There. Sorry, did I just scream? I didn't mean to scream. I promise you I'm not in pain or anything. It was more like an expression of joy. I screamed a little. I do that. There. See? I'm actually being productive. So when I first started streaming, I've not been doing this for very long. I've only started streaming about a week ago. And I was pretty proud of myself that I didn't get too distracted while I'm trying to talk to people and do stuff at the same time because I have a very distractible brain. Okay, that's just a fact. But at the other end of the spectrum, I'm just so glad that I get to do this and I get to show you what I'm doing and how we're doing it. How long have you been streaming? You seem really confident and natural. Well, so okay, Evelyn, this is the thing, okay? The microgreen streams I've only done for a week. I streamed before under another name. That doesn't really matter much anymore, but I always liked entertaining people. I always liked, being around good people and have a little fun together and all of that. So I think really a big part is, yeah, I've done this before, but also I just like sitting there and shooting the breeze with people too, It's funny. So actually, and I said that before on stream too, I'm a really shy person. So right here, this is my comfortable zone. I'm alone. There's no people around me that in person. And so maybe that's it. Maybe it's just, oh hey, you know what? I'm just talking to a camera. I can do the occasional fun stuff. But I'm not scared, I don't think. Anyway, yeah, I love talking to people. Talking at people, I mean, really, so far this is a monologue. Oh, hello. And again, be fair to everybody. Be fair to your customers, be fair to you, yes? We want to have definitely a nice and full clamshell. But we don't want to rub ourselves either. Boop. Perfect, that works. Clonk. There it is. Next. Ooh, hello. Little over enthusiastic this morning. Okay, and one more. Yeah, we can get one more out of there. Come here. Perfect. Oh, lovely. Look at us go, Costco. This is perfect. Okay, stuff. Do not squish the product, please. The product will scream. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7. Okay, I have 2 people who need it. One can get 4, one can get 3. I don't know how to divide that yet. And also, you do this. Oh, you design stuff for brands? That's awesome. That's very cool. I love that. What kind of stuff do you design? Are you doing the whole graphics thing, or are you doing long copy, or what? Okay, Knox is done. And then see, don't let me scroll. Here I go again. Yeah, that's not really enough for a full pack here. I don't want to throw it out either. You know what? I think I'm just gonna pack that. And again, you know, it's not much, but we don't waste stuff. Wasting stuff is bad for business, and we don't do bad business around here. Okay. Boop. Perfect. Now we have a little sampler. If anybody wants to try any Knox mix, come by. We have it. No, please don't come by. Not before 10. Otherwise, I'm not going to be home anyway. Okay. Let me see. Clamshells, that thing. Okay, lovely. Hold on. Boop. Okay, just a second here. How do I want to start this cleanup? Put the Knox in the fridge. That should be first. Keep the product nice and cold. That's kind of important around here. Alrighty. That's put away. Boop. You have to sell much more. That's awesome. That's cool. Do you have any customers? I hope you get some at some point. That'd be good. I always want the best for people. Why not? Why does it hurt me? Okay, give me just 5 seconds. I promise you I'll be right back. Just a sec. See, we're back. And yes, I switched the scene real quick, just so you can watch me clean up and everything. That is an axe from Mr. Meep. Mr. Meep and his Munchables. So you can have a daikon as well. Oh, we still have a wrap. Oh, we still have all sorts of stuff in here. Yay! Okay, well that's good. I didn't even know. Ha! Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna take this and then move this over here. Ugh. Okay, give me just a second here. I'm gonna have to throw this out and let me go and keep my head on the swivel. I do, but it's not really much. Oh man, you know what? If you enjoy doing graphics design stuff, I bet you at some point, if you have a passion for it, people will come and find you there, and they're gonna come and say, "Hey, you know what? I need something." Follow your dreams. And on the other side too. One thing here, I'm even gonna talk into the right camera, okay? One thing I've learned over the years, yeah. If nobody laughs at your dreams, you're not dreaming big enough. So keep dreaming, okay? This is good. Let me go and see if I can actually put this up here again. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay, yes. Whew. Okay, so now we're gonna take this baby, turn it around, move it over here. You get to keep the grow room cam, and I get to turn my phone on and see that I can actually keep chat alive. Oh, that's hilarious. That's never gonna work. Okay, just a second. How do I do this? Oh, restream. Yes, exactly. No, not Twitch. Go away. Restream. There it is. And I should be able to just log in, continue with Google. Schnurp-de-derp. Yes, I agree. Sure. Okay. There's a stream. Wonderful. We are muted. I have chat. And now I just need to go and see if I can... Chihuahua. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. This is one of the things where I'm like, yeah. Lock. Where's lock? Where's display? Where's thing? Where's everything? Help! I just love this so much. Okay. No, not this. Come on, where is display? Oh, there it is. I found it. We're good. We're good. Auto lock. Okay, there it is. Never. Now I know my phone is probably going to drain like crazy, but that's okay. At least I see what you're talking about. Okay. At least I get to see that. Okay, perfect. That should work. Yes, I believe. Do you believe? You gotta believe, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, there. Perfect. Now, if you keep talking to me, if you keep chatting, that's great, because now I'm going to be able to see it. Haha. All right, let me go and have just a quick little Coke thing. Can we be friends on Discord? I don't do Discord actually. For this channel specifically, I said I'm not going to do a Discord. I got all of my socials up. Oh, I love it. This is gorgeous. So I've got all of my socials basically via Facebook. I do have a website, which is meepsmygreens.com, but I don't do Discord sadly. Okay, let me sit down. Boop. Okay, so now this is where all of the fun starts. Okay, this is basically where we go. Okay, this is serious work. I don't even know. Is it? Oh, it's 617. Perfect. So basically, what we have here is we have our ProMix VX soil. We have our 444 amendment. And then we take all of that good stuff in the tray and we mix it all up. So we use four 16-ounce cups of soil per tray. So 64 ounces of soil per tray. And I don't know if my chat is actually still with me or not. There should have been one message appearing. Oh, there, it works. It works. Yay. Okay. Evelyn, I can see you. This is good. Yeah, Discord really was one of the things that I discussed, but honestly, I have most of my people on Facebook actually. And if you want to talk, absolutely, send me emails. Many of them. I promise to read them. I also promise it's going to take me some time to get back to you, but I will read them. That would be meepsmicrogreens@gmail.com. Not quite professional, I know. At some point I'm going to get meep@meepsmicrogreens and info@meepsmicrogreens.com. I have a website. That is not the issue. It's just that I haven't set up anything after I got the website because I never have any time to do stuff. See, I get up at 4:30, I start working. Sometimes I have things like 16-hour days. I'm not complaining, I'm just telling you how it is, okay? So there's not a lot of time that I can spend on the computer and trying to fix stuff. And of course I'm trying to keep everything updated and all of that. Facebook in particular has been a lot of fun lately. Yeah, and of course, if you work with soil, you have to go. Okay, thank you so much, Evelyn. Seriously, you are awesome for hopping by. I do appreciate you spending some time here. I do hope to see you again. Thank you again. Have a lovely time, okay? Bye-bye. Bye. Meep, meep. There. Might as well give you a meep, meep on your way out. So you have good luck throughout your day. There we go. Okay, so we are doing our soily soos over here. We are committing agriculture every hour on the hour. Okay, get those all straightened out. Move these. Move these. Yes, wonderful. Now also, I need to remember when I work with the soil and I talk at the same time, there will be times where, you know, dirt will be hitting me in the face and suddenly I cough. You know, it is what it is. I can't help that. But honestly, that's what I signed up for when I started this entire thing. There we go. Get that out of the way. So now chat messages, when you guys type to me, I absolutely love to hear from you. Please be aware that there might be a 20-second delay on everything. So if I don't answer right away, if I don't see it, please let me know. Please be patient. I will absolutely answer any query as soon as I see it, but I have to see it first. So what we're doing right now is we're taking the soil, we're crushing all the big clumps out there. We integrate the fertilizer that way too. Whoopsie, hello. There we go. Fill that corner out. Lovely. You're gonna hear me say that until it's actually happening. One day I will have a camera that kind of like goes voot, and you can see the entire thing. You can see everything. You can see how I distribute the dirt in the street in the tray. There we go. I love this music so much. Now, if you're wondering where I get my music from, that would be Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound is it a Swedish company? I think it's a Swedish company, but do not let me lie, please. I'd hate to give you wrong information. I'm pretty sure it's Swedish though. So Epidemic Sound is something that I used for the better part of at least 6 years now, I think. And they have a subscription service. Okay, big words before 7 a.m. Are you kidding me? No. So we have Epidemic Sound, which I've used for 6 years. They're fantastic. They have instrumentals. They have hundreds and hundreds of artists working with them. They're really, really good. A good source for anything. If you need sound effects or music or certain other things, go to Epidemic Sound. They're gonna have it. Still very happy with what they're doing there. There. Boop. Perfect. Sweet. There. Get that thing around the corner. Okay, and then I still have to write a few sales receipts later on. And then we're off to the deliveries. Oh, and I need to go and set a couple of texts up real quick as well. Let me go ahead and let me do that real quick, okay? I think it's late enough. 6:30. I hope. Okay. That. Just a second, guys, I promise. And this is business, I promise you. Okay, there's that. And then same thing over here. Okay, that's done. Wonderful. And now we go, boop, perfect. That worked. Awesome. Oh wait, I can just move that over here now. One more tray. And I think we're actually doing pretty good on time, aren't we? Oh yeah, yeah, we're fine. We have plenty of time left. There. All right, now hold on. Okay, perfect. Worked. There. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still tired. I'm trying to wake up as I go, I promise. You know, honestly, I really think I should probably start just buying a little bit of instant coffee. So I I I quit using my coffee maker about a year and a half ago, I think. And reason being is I simply decided that ginger tea would taste much nicer. So I had ginger tea for about 8 months every morning. And now I'm switching over to chai tea in the morning. So I don't know what it is. But I do realize that sometimes because the chai tea obviously is just it's the instant stuff. So it's just sugar and hot water really. But it tastes good. It's good tasting sugar and hot water. Okay. Um, but so I tend to realize that I don't get as much energy in the morning, so the caffeine is missing a little bit. Hence, I have a bottle of Coke standing over there to help me energize myself with more sugar and a little shot of caffeine. Okay, now let me see. Boop. Perfect, that works. Move that over. Doink! Well, this is just about lovely, isn't it? Okay, crush, crush, crush. See, all grown up and still playing in dirt every single day. Elbow deep, I tell ya. Ugh, what? What? What's with all the wood here? I'm gonna use you as kindling. There. Sorry if I make funny noises every once in a while. I'm allowed, okay? This is my channel. I get to do what I want. I'm gonna keep the funny noises to a minimum, I promise. Okay, there's that. Am I gonna hang my entire thing into the dirt? That's okay. That's okay. We can always wash it. That's why God created someone who invented washing machines. There. Okay, get that all flattened out here. And the best news of the day actually hit me yesterday. I didn't even realize because I don't check the weather every day. I know it's cold in the morning and I know it's warm in the afternoon. But every once in a while I do check the weather and I'm going, oh wait a second. It looks like dress weather. Dress weather. Yes. Dress weather all the way through. Dawn, good morning. Hi, sweetheart. What goes on in these trays? Trust me, if you'd know, you'd be just as scared as I am, sweetheart. There is so much happening in these trays. See, I'm constantly being attacked by little sticks that then meet gravity. Oh, my Dawn Bunny, you are so lovely. I was just thinking about you. How are you doing? See, now we get to hang out in the morning, and you see me with all of my chaos here. This is lovely. Okay, let me move my phone so I can read chat. There it is. Wait, hold on, Dawn. You're there. Okay, better. How are you? This is so cool. So for everybody who doesn't know, Dawn is my best friend, and she owns Bear Creek Blossoms. And you know, like I said, I am gonna plug you, girl. Okay. So Dawn has made so many stunning bouquets. Just the other day, your bouquet that you made that you sent me a picture of. Oh my gosh, that was so gorgeous. You really did outdo yourself there. So if you are in Northeast Oregon, in Balawa County, and you need flowers, go to Dawn. She's got you covered. Bear Creek Blossoms. Is it bearcreekblossoms.com? Is that what it is? I don't know. I think so. I think so. Boop. Perfect. See, that's the fun part. That's the real fun part about doing the whole entire trade thing. You just get to throw stuff on the floor. I could do this all day and night with the lights on. There. Okay, so what's happening in these trays though? Just to make sure that I actually answer questions here as I go. Basically, we have a 444 fertilizer in here, and then we have our Pro Mix VX. no, sorry, ProMix HP. HP for high porosity, which helps us greatly when it comes to watering. Because when we had the other soil, it was holding too much water in the flood trays. And when you hold too much water, of course, you know, you get issues from pathogens to mold to all sorts of stuff, and we don't want that. So we switched over to HP, and that has not given us any trouble whatsoever so far. I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, there we go. There's that. Boink. Dawn, how'd you sleep? You got coffee? Okay, here, I'll tell you what. We can caffeinate together, okay? Here. Dawn, cheers. It's not coffee, it's Coke, but caffeine and sugar, right? Cheers. I love you. There. God, I cannot get comfortable to ow today. Ow. That was my knee. That's okay. That's okay. I have 2 of those. You got your coffee? Okay, perfect. That's wonderful. So we're both being caffeinated. This is wonderful. See? We can spend time together even though we're apart. Isn't this great? Okay, Dom, what's your plans for today? What do you got going? You got deliveries to make? You got weeding and planting and all sorts of stuff to do? Do you have any picking? Do you have any bouquets? God, it's been a wild weekend. We have a new little grow room. Actually, you can see it in the back here. So where all of that blue stuff is, that is actually insulation. We created a mini grow room just for 4 more trays. We're really doing everything to extend capacity here. We're doing absolutely everything to make sure that we get enough plants for everybody. Okay, just a second here. Let me get this stuff crushed. Picking flowers and delivering bouquets. Yay! Well, I mean, the delivery route is probably not going to be too hot because you normally do it somewhat early in the morning. Well, good. I'm really, 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 really happy that you get to do that. I hope it's going to be a wonderful delivery for you. I hope you get to see lots of nice people. Make a little money on the side, you know. Oh, come on now. Stay up there. Okay, there's that. So, now, these trays are going to be broccoli and kale. So the first trays that I usually make are 8 broccoli and 4 kale. Kale, of course, going into our Knox mix and being sold single. Broccoli being sold single for the most part. I'm making a mess out of myself. Goodness, I'm gonna have to change before I go. I'm gonna have to do that anyway. I can't deliver in training pants. Looks like I'm running. I thought those trays in the corner were new. Yeah. So this is actually ramble radish on the left-hand side, and then out front we have daikon radish. So what Scott and I came up with yesterday, it's actually hilarious because so the miraculous Mr. Meat, okay? I say miraculous because that's just what he is. The man amazes me. He came up with the absolutely lovely idea to go, hey, you know what? We have those plastic mats that we don't use anymore. They were just desk mats. They were completely fine. And he goes, well, if we need more capacity for right now, why don't I just try to create ourselves a little mini grow room on the table? And I said, wait a second, what are you talking about? And so he explained the entire thing to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is such a cool idea. Let's try it. And so yesterday we took the plastic mats and he cut them, I cleaned them. And then he started to put insulation. So the blue stuff that's actually just tape that he taped over the insulation. And he put a fan up in the very corner, in the very left corner. You can't see that, I don't think. One day I'm gonna have to go and get another camera off. I'm a camera addict, okay? I collect cameras like other people collect underwear. Wait, what? I don't know. Yeah, see, don't laugh, talk, breathe in, and blow dust in your face at the same time. It's not fun. Your lungs will not thank you. Okay. Okay, get that over here. But yeah, so that's our newest feed. Because what happens is that this room right here, the office area, it stays pretty warm in here. I mean, it's about what 71 degrees in here right now. I can't see, but it's still enough to actually grow stuff. And what we're gonna do is what I want to do is take hardy crops that I know that can be a little, under temperature every once in a while. So Rambo and daikon, you cannot kill radish unless you try real hard. Okay. So that's what we're gonna use. We're doing everything we can to keep our customers happy. And if it's really just 4 trays more at a time, that's what we're going to do. So the new grow room is looking good. We are plenty work in there every single day. It's a white box still. Yesterday we couldn't really do much because again we had to grow another little, we had to build another grow room and do all sorts of stuff on a Sunday. Normal Sunday stuff. Let me see here. Hold on. Okay, perfect. There's this. Boop. And also, hi Mark! Just in case he's watching. Not that I would accuse him. I hope that didn't sound like an accusation. Oopsie. There we go. Get that out of here. Ugh, be gone. There. Yeah, and I wish I could show you a close-up, but I have some catch-up on Facebook to do too. Honestly, I need to go and take another picture of the grow room the way it looks now. I want to take pictures of this right here because, honestly, I think it's just ingenious. I have a wonderful Mr. Meep over here. He just thinks of stuff like that. It's amazing. He just show up, so perfect timing. Hi, Mark. Good morning. How you doing? It's good to have you. Perfect, divine, and comedic timing. That's what it's all about. I love it. I hope you both have a lovely morning so far. Enjoy that coffee. And then, like I said, I need to buy instant coffee again, because I gave up my coffee machine about a year ago or so. And now I notice that every once in a while when I do get up that early, which I do pretty much every day, I could use just a little bit more of a pick-me-up, a little bit more caffeine. One day Dawn is gonna kick down the door with like a tray of cookies and coffee. It's gonna be glorious. We can have a little tea parlor in here. I love it. Coffee with Meep and Dawn. Oh, ew. I mean, I'm already wearing stuff that I shouldn't have to worry about dirtying, but honestly, I'm still making a mess. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible. Stay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so 2 more trays to go, and then what's going to happen? We are going to tamp them, then we're going to water them, then we're going to put seed on them, then we're going to stack them, then we're going to put them onto our germination racks, then we're going to put a 15-pound brick on top, then they're going to stay there for about 3 days, then they're going to go out into the lights for 7 days, and then ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, we have broccoli and we have kale. Isn't that cool? It's an easy process, right? Yeah, I should really keep my face out of the trays. The trays have shown me often enough that they do not appreciate my closeness. And yet, I force myself upon them. Ugh. Okay, see, now, look at here, okay? Look at what I just found. That is a nice big stick. I'm pretty sure if I find enough of those big things, we could just put the tree back together. Ay, Chihuahua. We love puzzles around here. I mean, if you really wanted to puzzle, give me a bag of sawdust, put it back into a tree. Okay, so God, I had a friend way back when in Germany, and she loved puzzles so much. I mean, seriously, honestly, you could have given her a bag of panko breadcrumbs, and she would try to put it back together into a baguette or a roll or something. It is wild. She was so awesome. She had like 2,000-piece puzzles and all sorts of stuff. She had a couple hung up on her walls. It was beautiful. And she did really cool things too, like the motifs that she was using for puzzles. It was always like moons and unicorns and fairies and really beautiful forest pictures. Oh my gosh! No, she was just dedicated. I don't think I would have that kind of a patience. I mean, I don't mind the occasional puzzle, but yeah, I don't know. 2,000 pieces? I can't even count to 20. Don't expect big things from me in the morning, okay? Ugh. There. Okay, last tray! Yoo-hoo! And then, oh, also, really quickly, I promise you I'll be right back. I just want to check on the grow room and see what the temperature is in here. Okay, that's... What? 79? That can't be right. No, it says 72 in here. Okay, well that's weird. No, it says 73. Huh. I mean, it feels warm, it certainly doesn't feel like 79. 39% humidity, that's almost a very little, but okay. I guess if that's the way it goes, then fine. I'm gonna leave the door open a little bit. And again, you know, our grow room is supposed to... Blah. Our grow room is supposed to be at around 73 to 75 degrees. It's not terrible if, you know, if the entire shebang is at 75 for a while or whatever, but you still want to keep an eye on it because, you know, especially in summer, you don't want anything to break. If our AC goes out right now, that would be terrible. No jinxing! No jinxing, please, thank you. But yeah, so I do want to keep an eye, of course, on the health of our lovely, lovely plants. Excuse me, please. Ew. There. Okay, so that was the last tray that I needed to crunch through. Yeah, I'm big on crunching, see? Crunch, crunch. There's this. Ooh, excuse me. Goodness. See? Too much Coke in the morning will do that for you. To you. Alright, so we have to plant around 60 trays today. So we said, you know what, I'm gonna start early. Because while I have the time, I might as well use it. Mondays are a huge day for us. So first we get up, and then I pack everything for Ruby Peak, and then we're driving out to our deliveries. Then we start planting as soon as we come back, and then tonight we have a dinner to go to with a couple of really, really wonderful people. Okay, now hold on here. There we go. Alrighty, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a complete set of trays prepared for the big tamp and splat. Yeah, the tamp and splat. I love that. Perfect. So I'm gonna go and get Mr. Meep so he can do his job, which is basically to tamp and to water this entire thing. So let me go and grab my phone real quick. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna... Oh, here, hold on. Wait. There! Now you get to see me in full color. Hi, dog. Good morning. I just have to make sure that I know what I'm doing here for just a second. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go and get Mr. Meep in here. Give me about 5 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, we have returned. So now I got the miraculous Mr. Meat behind me, and he's gonna go and stomp and water all of those wonderful trays for us. While I can sit here and make funny jokes. Jokes anyway. You decide if they're funny or not. Um, so like I said, we have what else do we have to do? Oh yeah, so deliveries and then come back to all of these plants, and then tonight go to dinner, and then I think that's going to be a full day for us. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. And hold on, I think I just got a text to. Don't fall. Close. Okay, let me see. Yes. Okay, perfect. So they get 3. Wonderful. So Commons Coffee House in Enterprise just ordered 3 knocks, which is perfect. And I believe the Living Life Cafe up in Enterprise, they're gonna get 4. That's kind of like what we're hoping for. That's normally their average order what they get. Ruby Peak is gonna get 10. Now Ruby Peak again, that's gonna change over time because Leslie came up to me the other day and said, well, we might have to up it to 12, which is completely fine, which is good to have. But I don't have 12 for her today. I will have 12 for her next week. So also. Tuesdays are my off days. It doesn't mean that we're not working, because Tuesdays, or when we're off, we're still working. We're just not streaming it. We still have a lot to do in the grow room, but again, yesterday with this little thing right here, I'm very, very happy that we got that. It is going to help a little bit with production. It is going to help feed the people that actually really want our product, which is wonderful. We're trying to keep up the best that we can. And another little update, we are going to add kohlrabi back into the Knox mix. So we're going to replace the red cabbage with the kohlrabi, and I'm going to make a Facebook post about it. I'm going to explain everything. Just so you know, we have a few different things planned that are going to be like little changes, big changes, medium changes, changes galore. Yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and see real quick here. I just want to make sure that we got everything where they're supposed to be. Okay, that looks good. That looks good too. Everything is looking so good. This is wonderful. Perfect. Oh, and I can actually go ahead and sanitize that. That's good. Just a second here. Oops. There. Let that sit for a minute. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oop. And then all we have to do is write a couple of sales receipts, and then we are pretty much ready for the day. Famous last words. Okay, that worked. Lovely, perfect. It's a good thing when I have all of my ducks in a row, because normally they're all over the place, and they probably found a river and they're floating down the river right now. All of my ducks are gone. Wonderful. Okay, so we got those. I can actually just start writing sales receipts, can't I? Ta-da! Do we still have any music here? Hello, good morning. Where are we? Yes, we do. Yes. Okay, perfect. That worked. So while Mr. Meep is busy watering, I'm gonna go and get busy writing. At least pretending I can do so. I hope this is going to work. I don't think so. Oops. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. Go. What did I say today is the 15th? The 15th, indeed. Oh, goodness, sir. Boop. Perfect. Done. What did I say? 6:15. It is the middle of June, people. How did that happen? How did we get here? Absolutely wild. So 2, 1, 2, 5. Oh, come on. I can't even type anymore. Goodness. Or type. Right. I can't type or write or type right. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Ruby Peak is done. And then Camilla. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I need bread, olive oil, and strum, don't I? That's what happens when you have a sleep. Don't be half asleep when you do stuff. Very important. What did I say? Oh yeah, Carmen's Coffee House. Hi! Mimi, thank you! Okay, I'm gonna finish this. And then I'm gonna go back over and start seeding the plants. Yes. Yeah, my brain is very much on vacation still. My brain is still in bed, I think. Okay, there's 3 knocks. God, not even my hand wants to do the thing. I can't even write. Goodness. There. Okay. And there we go. Oh, I don't know what it is today, but my hand just hurts. I do not understand. Okay, so then we got these and yeah, I'll do a risky thing. Oh, that's the last one already. Goodness, going through that. Good thing I got more. Yes, living life with me. That's what it is. This and yes, okay. We're just gonna say there, this, that, this, and that, and thank you. And that's how easy it is, people. See? That's how easy it is. Okay, sweet. So now, not only do we already have, oopsie, hello. There. Not only do we already have all of our sales receipts done, we have our packs done, we have our labels done, we also have ready to go back here a whole bunch of trays that I have to seed now. So the flowers are calling, so I must go. No, don't worry, Dawn. I love you so much. Have fun on your deliveries. Be good to yourself. Be good to other people, which you always are. If people aren't good to you, come back to me. I'll set them straight. I love you. Mwah! Thank you so much. Bye, Dawn. I love you. Have fun with your flowers. Yay! So in that case, let me, oopsie, that was wet. In this case, let me go and caffeinate just a little bit more. Yeah, see? Caught it. It's working. The caffeine has reached the building. Okay, so I'm gonna go and you know what? I'm just gonna leave my. Oh, you know what? I gotta charge my phone too. My brain is going like several directions at once at the moment. Sorry. Okay, so I gotta take this. Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, it's not an issue, but can I reach that one? No, I cannot. No. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do it on the bottom. That's fine. Let me get down there for a second. Yeah, you know, maybe it's just time to do that. I might as well just start being smart about stuff, right? Can I even get through there? I have so many cables in here already. Oh, there I am. Wonderful. Okay, perfect. That worked. Lovely. Okay, perfect. Phone charging station complete. I love it. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our broccoli, which is what we start with today. Okay, I don't need that. And labels. Don't let me forget to make the labels too. There it is. And there. You get to see my terrible handwriting, okay? So what we do for each tray, not for each tray, but for each 4 trays, and then each variety, of course, write down the variety that we're planting and the date. So we know what it is and from when. And then kale. Perfect, that worked. Tada! 1, 2, 3, ganz viel. Look at us go, Casco. Perfect. Just a second here. Oops. Yes, wonderful. So, we have 1 broccoli. We have 2 broccoli. And we have kale. Lovely, we got it. Okay. Stay. Okay, so get in there with your hands. So what I used to do is I used to have a, what do you call it, a seed shaker. I really, so for the first year or so, I didn't trust myself with seeding at all. And then one day, I don't know what happened. I couldn't find the seed shaker or something happened. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it by hand real quick. And then I realized how much fun it actually is to do this by hand. Because you actually get to be part of the process. You can feel the seed. You have a little bit better control over what goes where. I just think it's much nicer being able to hand seed. And see, that's the other thing too. Confidence about seeding and some such. It's all going to come over time. Honestly, you know, 3 years ago, I was way too stressed about all of this. I was like, oh, everything has to be perfect. Of course, everything has to be perfect. I'm not saying no to that, but I don't have to stress about it. And see, once you understand that, hey, you know what, you got a rhythm, you got a flow, you know what to do, you know how to do it. It's really going to help you along the way if you just relax into it. no matter what it is. New job, new book, new anything. Trust the process. Question it, but trust it anyway. I just really, really enjoy this so much. There is virtually no part that I don't like about this. Yes, chat, correct, except the paperwork. I understand that. And you're right, I really don't like the paperwork. And you know, that's the other thing too. You know, there's so many things that I love doing about, you know, the whole planting and seeding and harvesting and doing everything related to this thing. But boy, that paperwork, I really don't like it. Who does? I mean, I know so many people throughout the year that go, oh, hey, by the way, I still have not even touched my books this year. And I'm like, oh, cool. Makes two of us. I mean, of course I touch my books and everything. Of course I try to keep track of everything, but every once in a while it's like, oh, it was a Sunday. I was supposed to do that yesterday and I just didn't get to it, so now I'm a week behind. It happens, people. And don't beat yourself up over it either. You're only human, right? Okay. There. Hello. Oop, gonna need a little bit more on that. Oh yeah, this one's definitely still in need of seed. We have the need for seed instead of the need for speed. Yeah, okay, that's the last tray of broccoli, and then comes the kale. Don't let me seed past where I'm supposed to be seeding. It's happened before that I was going to seed here and do all sorts of things, and then I was supposed to switch to the next seed, and I just kept seeding the same thing. All of a sudden we had 3 daikon instead of 2. Oh, it was lovely. But again, these things happen. Okay, perfect. So, let me see. Kale. Yes, kale. Okay, and also give me just a tiny second here. I just need a quick little break. Just a quick little break, I promise. Okay, that should be better. So, we got the broccoli done. Now we're gonna do the kale. Don't let me forget that. Oh. Okay, perfect. There's one. Kale is one of those varieties that I really love to grow because it's just so hardy. It grows no matter what. It's a little Rambo adjacent almost. It's a little bit like radish. It just grows very well. There we go. A little bit more over here. There's that. Yay, we got water. Okay. Actually, that's perfect. Because I'm ready over here. And normally what we do, what we have started doing, recently is we started seeding 12 trays early in the morning, and then it's going to take that much less for us to actually seed the rest of the stuff later. So what happens on Mondays, again, we have about 60 trays to plant, and that does take a little while. Here, there we go. Okay, perfect. Now I can talk to you. You can actually see me. Wonderful. So yeah, 60 trays is a lot to plant. So the earlier you start, the more you have done by the time that you get back from your deliveries. It's currently 7, so this is actually lovely. We have one round of trays all planted. We got a ton more to go. Actually, you know what? I should probably start prepping some more labels here too, because that's one of the things that I tend to forget. Labeling everything, and I just want to make sure that we don't miss out on any stuff that we're growing. So broccoli and kale, and then we're gonna have sunnies and beets and all sorts of happy stuff. It's gonna be lovely. Ew. There. And this painter's tape has saved our hiding so often. It's really ideal. So when we first started, every video that we saw of anybody growing microgreens was like, yeah, and you have label, and some had cards, and some had like those little badges stuck to them. And I'm like, well, I don't really know what to do with that. So I said, you know what? Why don't we just take tape and put it on, and we can just take it off again when we're done with them. It works out perfectly so far. Until I see a need to change that system, it will stay the same. Okay, so we got these. Now, what Mr. Meep is doing behind me, he is spraying our seed with our preventative to make sure nothing untoward happens to those seeds in germination. And I got 3, 6, 9. Oh, then need some more here. Daikon and Rambo and Osaka and Wasabi. Hey, Chihuahua. That's gonna be a long list of stuff that we have to do. Oh, and I'm so excited. We are planting kohlrabi today. We are planting 4 trays of kohlrabi, and I am, honestly, it's one of my absolute favorites to plant because it's just so pretty. It is just so gorgeous. And then you're probably going to hear me yammer on about that for a while today. And next week I'm gonna probably post a couple of pictures and go, see how beautiful this is. I'm gonna be all fangirling about it. Where is Sting? There. Okay, so now label everything. Let's start with sunnies, beeps. Yes, beeps, not beets. Everybody has beets. I want beeps. We are meeps, are we not? Okay, sunnies, beeps, wasabi, Osaka, kohlrabi, daikon, Rambo. Goodness, we have so many things, people. Daikon, Rambo. What else? Cilantro, of course. Cantaloupe. Bok choy, Mizuna. Oh my goodness, guys. Cantaloupe. Bok choy. Mizuna. I cannot write for the life of me today. I don't understand what this is. Hold on. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. Famous last words. That it? I guess so. I guess we're good. If not, I'll know in a week and bite myself about it. Cantaloupe, sunnies, beets. Kale, broccoli are done. Nope, I think we're good. Alright, so that's all 6:15. goodness, I'm running out of space over here. 15, 15. Awesome. All right, so now we can actually make a little estimate. Let me see. Let me go and see if I can get that together. So 4 sun, 4 beets, 4 Osaka, 4 coal, 4 dye, 4 ram, 4 Kanta, 4 Pak Choi, and 2 Mizuna. And 12 cilantro. There. Okay, so in my estimate, that makes 10, 14, 18, 22, 26 plus 12 is 38, 40, 48 trays more. Perfect. 48 plus the 12 that we already made makes exactly 60. I love it when my math works out. See? Now I can pretend that I have a brain. Haha. Okay, so our list is done. We have our labels all done. And now all we have to do is just literally try to not do anything silly while we're at it. All right, now I will be back in just a minute. And I'll get you the grow room going. There you go. And then okay, perfect. What? There. Okay, that should do it. Okay, sweet. So you can see all of that, and I will be back in just a few minutes. Bye! Aha, okay, that worked. Wonderful. We have returned. Everything looks pretty good so far. So again, let me show you real quick because yeah, harvest camp is everything. We got all of our labels prepared for all of the trays so far, and I double and triple checked in my head, and I don't think I missed anything. If I did, I will know by the end of the day. I promise you that. So now that we got that done, Mr. Reeb is actually prepping the next round of trains for me behind me. We are going to. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop the stream at about, I don't know, 8 or so, depending, because I'm starting to get really hungry, and I just walked by a loaf of sourdough, and I could almost hear it calling me like, "Hey, come back, eat me." So I'm gonna have to go and have some breakfast at some point here too. Um, until then, though, let me just go ahead and do one more thing. Where's everything? Where did I put everything? I don't know where my everything is now. Hold on, let me see. Oh, there it is. Yes. I was just wondering where I put my phone. Okay, there's that. That's charged. That's good. And give me just a second. I will go and be right back. Oops, sorry. Okay, I just had to take a couple of pictures because I know I still owe you a little bit of a there we are. So I know I still owe you a little bit of a update for the glow room because I haven't posted anything on Facebook for a little bit there. Um, so the walls are now white. Okay, walls are very very white, which is wonderful because it gets us one day or one step closer to actually finishing that thing. And I'm honestly I'm so excited about this. It's just wonderful for us to actually be able to do this and to grow more and give you guys more of what you already appreciate lots and lots. So this is fantastic. Now just a second, because I do need to go and see if I can get something going here real quick. Uh, Okay, just a second. And I'm sorry if I'm being a little quiet here. I'm just trying to get something going here for Facebook. Where is... There it is. Okay, just a second. Is this... I don't know. What is this thing? Okay, that's not working. Why is that not working? Oh, here we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect. There it is. All right. Just a minute then. There. Okay, sweet. Cool. So that might be working out quite nicely. There. Okay. Okay, perfect. That works out. So I'm gonna go and finish a post here real quick. Okay, then. Oh wait, I would have to do that here though. Aha. Okay, cool. So we figured out most of the important stuff, which is good. Yes, that should work. Ugh, what happened? I didn't want to do that. Okay, so honestly, I have a new mouse for this computer, and it has a side button on which my thumb naturally rests. And every once in a while, when I move the mouse around, I actually accidentally click that button, and then it takes me back to the page that I was before without my authorization to do so. I feel undermined in my authority of the mouse. This is terrible. Okay, there. That should work though. Okay, so yeah, what we're doing right now, Mr. Meep is filling up more trays with our soil, so I can get going on the next set of microgreens. There we go. Next set of seeds. I think the next one should be oh, you know what? I think I'm just gonna do the kohlrabi and the bok choy. And let's see. Now, you know what? I think I'm gonna do kohlrabi and then daikon and rambo. So I'm in the way that I'm trying to prioritize this is how much time do we have? What is soaking? What do I have to dry? What do I have to soak? That kind of thing. So all the big stuff, cilantro, which I'm gonna have to dry, is gonna land in the dryer. So we're gonna have to do all of that once we come back from our deliveries because I just have way more headroom to actually work with that kind of stuff then. Okay, so our next set is gonna be kohlrabi, daikon, and rambo for the seeding, and that's going to be perfect because I think I can do that in about half an hour here. Get all that soil crushed. I've never timed myself. I've never actually timed myself when I do this thing. It takes me about what, a minute per tray to actually crush it and flatten it down. So for 12 trays, it should be about 15 minutes or so. If I'm really being very very conservative there. Don't think that's going to take that much longer. Oh, and I think we're ready too. Oh. So we're going to add the 444 amendment. Okay. Just 1 second here. Okay. Okay. So we have our fertilizer here, and what it does, basically, it's a 4-4-4. That means that we have 4% nitrogen, 4% phosphorus, and 4% potassium. Haha! I wised up. See, I could do it from the top of my head, which is perfect. So phosphorus, nitrogen, potassium, for roots, energy, all of that good stuff. Really good for microgreens. Really, really healthy. And so that's what we're normally adding. And then I do have to go and put my gloves back on. There we are. Yeah, and so for me, I use the gloves as a precaution, not just because of the dirt, not just because of the soil, but also because of the fertilizer. Meep, meep. Thank you. Perfect. See, that's great time. I'm gonna go and leap back into the grow room over here. All right, sweet. And before we get going here, let me go and have a flip over here. Cause I'm thirsty. Perfect. I'm gonna have to keep turning around for you guys. Make sure that my people, when they chat to me, that I actually am able to see those. Now, I'm really, really, really excited for this one. Kohlrabi is one of my absolute favorites to grow. And then we have daikon and Rambo radish. Okay, so kohlrabi first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Rambo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and daikon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. See how that works out? Math is a good thing. Perfect. Put that over here. Ta-da! And we are back at it one more time. There we go. Situated over here. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything done that I want to get done before we have to leave, but it's okay. No pressure at all. There we go. Awesome. Ugh, ew. Go away. There we go. Perfect. Make sure that I didn't miss anything, like these things. There you go. Okay, get that all situated. Yeah, I love this part. It's quite satisfying, actually. I get to play with dirt. That way and that way. Wonderful. Okay, tray 1. If I don't talk a lot, I try to not get too much dirt in my nostrils. There. Lovely. Yeah, again, so I've never timed myself doing this. I just know it takes all day on a Monday. Oh, I am really looking forward to tonight. It's gonna be so much fun. We're meeting a couple for dinner. Really good friends of ours. And they're always very enjoyable to be around. So I'm very, very, very happy that this is happening. And the thing is, when you own a business and your friends own a business, it's really hard to actually find a schedule that kind of works where you can get together. There. Yay! Oh goodness, I slurped. Don't let me slurp. Yuck. Okay, actually, why am I making myself? Why am I making this so hard on myself? Get that knee out. Pull that out. Perfect. Much more comfortable now, people. Okay, let me see. These all set. Oops. Out. Everybody out of the pool. Da. Put that over here. There, see, that wasn't so hard. And let me turn around. I just want to make sure that I don't miss any chat stuff over here. Good. My millions and millions of viewers will not be denied. Okay, ouch. Lovely, awesome. Okay, that worked. Oops. Oop, there we go. Perfect. So the other thing is too that I was thinking about wearing a mask doing this, and then, again, it's just for the dust because there's so much soil in the air. And when you talk to people at the same time, you're gonna breathe some of that in. Not that I'm scared or anything. It just makes you cough a lot. I don't like coughing. Coughing is no fun. There. Here. Oh, come now, child. Perfect. Love it. There we go. From one corner to the other. Ay, Chihuahua. From corner to shining corner, I tell ya. Okay, there's that. Oh, look, a tree. Okay. A few more to go here. And this is pretty much what you can expect for us to do all day today. There's going to be a lot of soil crushing, not soul crushing. We do not crush our souls, okay? We pulverize them and then put them back together later. We love puzzles around here. So we crush our soil, make sure that all the big clumps are out, make sure that there's no big sticks in there. Now, why do I throw all these big sticks out? Good question. So what happens when you have something that has a lot of surface? Mold spores cling to that. Fungi loves this kind of stuff. So bigger pieces like that, throw them out. Just to make sure that we can keep all of this free from any issues at all. It's all a part of our prevention system, people. That's all it is. We're just trying to prevent everything that could be untoward to our plants. Oops. Go away. Did I just soil my pants? Sorry, but honestly, ew. There is so much stuff falling down. And I mean, honestly, I don't care about the pants at all. It's just that when you work with so much soil, sometimes you have a ton of it left on your clothing, and then you drag it all over the house, and the dogs are going to be so happy to smell it. Of course, let them smell, absolutely, but still, you know. There. So how are we doing for our deadline? I don't know what time it is. 8 is usually when I stop the stream, and we're gonna return around noon. Maybe a little earlier because it's Monday. We don't really have that much to do. Yeah, I think we might make it back earlier than 11, earlier than noon. Maybe 11:30. I don't know. You'll see when I'm back. Why am I stressing about these things? There. Okay, lovely. Am I missing anybody? I do not miss anybody. Wonderful. And this is actually really nice for me. You know, the whole streaming thing. And I love talking to my millions and millions of viewers, you know. Build it and they will come, I believe. You gotta believe, otherwise it doesn't work. There we go. And one of these days I'm really gonna have to take the time to actually update my website again. And I do feel bad. So there's so much to do in this place that quite often mundane stuff like updating our lists of availability and stuff. Do I have dirt on my face now? Lovely. You know, there's a lot of maintenance stuff that I'm just not really good at yet. I'm trying. I really am. But you know, keeping people updated on our varieties and that kind of stuff. There is going to be another change coming. So we're not going to grow red cabbage anymore. We are, however, replacing that with kohlrabi. And now kohlrabi, that is going to be the one superstar that I really, really enjoy growing. It's fairly easy to raise. You don't normally have any issues with it. Plus, it is so pretty. So it's a two-cycle crop. So it's about 16 days, I think. And you can harvest it earlier, but the thing is that if you do, you don't get to see the true leaf. And the true leaf on the kohlrabi is so beautiful and so special. Oh my gosh, I just love it very, very, very much. It has a really mild and sweet taste too. Excuse me. forward to that. And of course, I'm always trying to keep things a little exciting, and I always try to find new varieties, things that might work for you guys. I know so many of y'all love the wasaka. You love the wasabi Osaka mustard daikon radish mix. We have the Knox mix, we have a spicy salad mix. I honestly, and again, once the grow room is going, I might throw in one more mix. I have an idea for another mix that I'm not going to disclose currently. But yeah, never stop innovating, right? And there's a few varieties that over time just didn't really work out for us. So amaranth is one of those. Arugula, sadly, is one of those. The arugula makes me sad, people. It makes me so sad. And I don't know what it is. I'm loving the arugula. Okay, I love the taste of it. I love everything about it. It just grows like poop. It doesn't want to grow right for us, and I don't know why. I've tried asking it nicely. I've threatened it. I withheld water. I gave it more water. I gave it less light. I gave it more light. I gave it more weight. I gave it less weight. It just does whatever it wants. I mean, yeah, that's very me, but still. So I'm honestly not sure if we can actually keep the arugula around. We might have to pause it for a little while again until the grow room is done, and then see. Because again, with an excuse me. See, that's what happens when I talk and breathe all the soil in. So what's going to happen with the arugula is, I hope that I can just pause it for maybe 1 month, and then we hopefully are going to have like a whole herbal section over in the other grow room. Like we can go back to growing Thai basil, which I absolutely adore. We can grow dark opal basil. I want to try arugula. I want to do a whole slew of other varieties. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you. That's all you. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even be doing this. So I love everything about it. You have been treating us so well, guys. We are so grateful for every single one of you. Really, we are. Thank you for all of your love and support. We are going to keep innovating. We are going to keep going. We are going to keep growing. Okay. Now, give me just a second here because. Oh, hi! Goodness, Junie. Hello. Good morning. I am so sorry. Yes. Oh, the daikon was delicious. Wonderful. I am very sorry that I didn't even check my chat here for a second. Okay. Now, is it Junimo? What do I call you? Because I'm never really sure with names on the interwebs. Actually, let me go and grab my phone so that I can actually see chat. Yoo-hoo! Just a minute. Okay, just a minute. Hold on. I got this. I can do this. There we are. Perfect. Okay. So I really love that you love the daikon, because the daikon was really good, isn't it? Now tell me, when you were there at the market, I'm trying to remember. I'm really trying hard. So you got the daikon. Were you there somewhere between 11 and noon that day? Because if I met you, I probably remember you. I mean, my short-term memory isn't that badly damaged yet. And I'm sorry, when I get talking and working, I do tend to forget to look at chat at all, which is why I should have my phone right here, right? Just a second. Okay. And honestly, I really love everything that has a little bit of spice to it, like the Osaka mustard, wasabi, daikon, Rambo, that kind of thing. Absolutely lovely. Really enjoy that. And my favorite is actually basically what I do is I cut up avocado, throw ranch dressing on top, and then add wasabi, arugula, or a cabbage or whatever. But always wasabi and always Rambo radish. Those are my two absolute favorites out of the bunch. Okay, just a minute. Ooh, let me get around the corner over here. Whoop! Lovely. Oh no! I soiled my pants! Sorry. That happens a lot around here. So far, I've always been able to rectify that situation. There I go again. Ew. I think when it gets really warm, I'm starting to wear dresses. I'm gonna go and actually wear an apron over it. Okay, let me see. Can I actually see something here? Is it possible for you guys? Not for you. For this thing right here. Can we? Can we not? Well, that is sad though. No, I don't want the settings. The settings are silly. That still doesn't do any good for me, does it? Of course not. Hey, Chihuahua. Sorry, guys. Technology and me. Love-hate relationship right there. And we only have a few more minutes left in the stream because it ate the puppy seed. And I must be there for that, of course. We love our puppies. Jack and Jill, by the way. Because we're also original. We already had Jack and then we found Jill. And so we had Jack and Jill now. I'll tell you that story another time too. Gosh, Jill was just a whole different thing. She came bouncing around across the street, followed by a herd of kids, and we looked at Jill, and she's happy, dirty. I don't know what a car is, and she just bounced over to us. And we looked at the kids and said, "Hey, is that your dog?" And they go, "No, our mom just allows us to feed her and bathe her and do that, but she's not ours." And so what happened, we had just overcome our huge tornado hailstorm of 2022. And so we had lost our car through that. And so we had a stroller that we used for our old dog to carry him in when we were still on the road. And so we put her into the stroller and just strolled her home. So that's how Jill came into our lives. Jack is from Idaho, actually, and we got him from a couple that had goats. And oh, so Jack is a Aussie Shepherd, and honestly, he was so scared of everything. For 2 days, he wouldn't even really want to move around in the yard or anything, because everything was just so new to him. And understandably, of course, he was 4 months old. He was a puppy. He had been around goats and like 8 other Aussie Shepherds. And I don't think he was treated all that well. I'm pretty sure that at some point, I don't know. Anyway, so we got him at 4 months old, got him home, got him adjusted, and he's an absolute daddy's boy. It's so cute. He's an absolute daddy's boy. So when he's in the yard and he's playing and everything, I'm going, "Jack, come here," and he doesn't immediately come. He has a lot of good boy instincts. He knows exactly, okay, when I say come, I come. But so the other thing is, if he does have a stubborn streak, and I go, "Jack, you want to go see Daddy?" And all of a sudden he's like, it's like a little thunder rolling down to me. It's beautiful. Yeah, Daddy is his favorite person. And that's completely fine because we love them both so much. It's funny. It's funny. He will lay straight across our chest and go, "Oh, pet me." Yeah, absolutely lovely. Yeah, I'm a dog lover. Absolutely. Okay, so go doink, go doink. Oh, perfect. All right, cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, bunnies, I believe that this is a good time to actually end the stream because breakfast is ready. Tell you what, let me go grab my phone real quick. I soiled my pants. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much for being here today. We are going to be back just around noon, I think. Maybe earlier, maybe later, who knows, I don't. We are going to be back soon. I gotta go feed the puppies. I gotta go to make our deliveries. Once that has all happened, we are going to be back live for you guys with more planting, more seeding, more watering, and more fun. I love you. Take care. Beep, beep.